Hi everyone, myself Krish and very warm welcome to all. In this video, we are going to discuss about optical computing and what is optical computer and why the people are going to discuss about too much about optical computer in nowadays. In modern time, we are using electronic computer and peoples are thinking electronic computer is such as upgrade version of the computing. Basically, electronic computer uses electron to use their computation power. Electrons refer to electronic. So electron word, using this electron word, our electronic terms come and we say the electronic. And in the case of optical computing, refer to light means photons. In electronic computer, we are looking electrons to uh, computing, and in optical computer we are using light to for computing specific photons. So if you don't know about the photons, that I will explain you. Photons is an energy packet that really carry information or carry energy from through the medium of the light. So specific way you can say it is a energy packet as similar as the electron. Yes, both are similar, both are carry energy, but photons carry energy in the form of packet, and they have a much speed as compared from your electron. Okay, so let me discuss agenda for today. So what is agenda, and what are we are going to discuss in particular uh, session. So basically today we are targeting a few learning basic, like what is optical computing and OC, and comparison of optical computing versus your electronic computer, and third one we are going to discuss about what is the potential of optical computing. And so I will try to explain you in such way like you can understand much clearly. And uh, that's my pleasure if you understand and if you learn from this video. So it's my pleasure. So if you like really learn from this particular video, so then please like and subscribe. So let me discuss first what is optical computer. Optical computer refer to using computational power, using computation uh, by lights of photons instead of using electrons. In modern technology, we are using electron to computation. For example, doing all tasks, or whether you are doing anything in your computer or electronic devices, you are really moving electron from one place to another place. So instead of moving electron from one place to another place in their electronic devices, we are going to target one photons. We are using photons for moving electron in the place of photons. So why we are choosing photons as the few reason here. uh, Optical computing is somehow better than electronic computing, but it's not at all. So in such cases, like optical computing is better because of that. The optical computer which have photons, and they carry information, they help in the computation. So optical computer specific photons have a higher speed as compared from electrons, so it's make a much process. And optical computer have a high bandwidth and high latency. So what is the bandwidth and what is latency? I will explain you. Bandwidth means that means carrying information at once. How much you can carry information, you can understand, like I will give you in a bag, and how much your bag is big, so you can carry one particular object or anything else in one place to another place at once time. And in second term, we are looking toward the uh, latency means speed. So how much speed that can carry from a particular object or anything else from one place to another place in which speed. So if you're looking to a comparing both of them, the speed of the optical computer for processing any data and any thing else, then it's much higher as compared from the electronic computer. So I think like this is the very interesting point of one optical computer. But there is some catch about optical computer. We will discuss in second agenda, but I will explain you like what is optical computer. Like in short term, you can understand optical computer is uh, electron is such as using photons instead of electron in the computer for processing data and processing the information and anything else. So using electron instead of photon, so you can replace electron by photons, so you can this computer is known as a optical computer, so you can say. So that's the difference between electronic and optical computer. And I think like that, so in short you can understand optical computing is uh, a computer which is basically process the information with the help of photons. So that's is optical computing. Okay, fine. So let's come to our agenda number two, like difference between both of them, like what is optical computer and what is electronic computer. So looking the difference between both of them, first is speed. Our optical computer is much faster as compared from processing data as compared to electronic computer, because photons is much faster than electrons. Okay, I think like 10 times faster. And second one is parallel computing. When looking toward the parallel processing a data at a lots of data at same time is only possible in your optical computer. And in the case of your uh, modern computer, like basically electronic computer, can process a data sequentially. It's step by step, you can say, in a slow process. So, and third one is the difference between both of them is like integration. So it is very hard to integrate your optical computer as compared from the electronic computer. So electronic computer have a easy to integrate. And so I think like this is a basic comparison between both of them. So first one is your speed, uh, which obviously you can say uh, your optical computer is much higher speed as compared from electronic computer. And the second one is your latency. Speed is called latency, sorry, but processing data at the same time at once. So optical computer is basically processed data, it's on parallelism. So optical computer is parallel, and you can say electronic computer is sequential, so it processes lots of data at the same time. But electronic computer process data at once at it take time for this. And second third difference between both of them is integration. So it is hard to integrate, so that's why the peoples are not using. That's why the totally in the market there were no any optical computer is take a place in the electronic computer. So it take a time, but it will develop in future. We are deserve to see according to our innovations in a future about optical computing. uh, so that's important about that's I think like we can in future we are expected uh, optical computing is a much parallel and cheaper way. And if you look into one more and most important difference between both of them is like energy efficient. So instead of photons take a less energy to move from one place because it's not generating heat, and electron generating heat, so that causes it take a more energy. So one more comparison is a optical computer is best in the case of energy uses. So optical computer use less energy compared from the your electronic computer. So that's the difference between both of them, like uh, optical and electronic computer. Okay, so let's come to the agenda number three about what is the potential of the actually optical computing. So basically I'm looking too much potential, but it is very hard to integrate. So that's the one of the reason that in market we are not saying that uh, optical computer is integration, like very hard to make a optical transistor. So it is very hard to develop an optical transistor to process optical informations that we are going to carry on in the computer. So basically that is difference between both of them. Like I am too much curious to know, and I'm excited to say you like this is energy efficient. So in future if we have a lack of energy, so we can easily use an optical computer to do our computing task. So let's come to their potential of so finally we are going to discuss about potential of their optical computing, like what is the potential. So basically the potential of optical computing is first speed. In future if we need to train AI models, like training AI model, it take a lots of time. But instead of electronic computer take a time because of they process the all data in sequential step. But in future, if we have an optical computer and we are dealing the data with optically and with the photons, so it is much easier to train, and it train the AI model much faster. And second potential I think about is energy. So optical computer take a less energy as compared from the your uh, electronic computer. And one more thing is it is much faster. You can deserve this particular computation for your company and if you are going to start. So processing data by electronic computer is very difficult to at it take a time, but optical computer perform a such a different and such a very fastest way to compare the data and process the data. So I think like I'm looking the future in their potential about optical computing. I'm looking too much potential, but we are having some catch about this particular optical computer. Like one of the catch is developing optical transistor is really very challenging, and developing infrastructure is very challenging according to it. And one more thing, processing the data, and I think like carrying energy and all the stuff by optical computing is very difficult. So in future we deserve to see, but it's take a time. And that's the few catch I think like that keep behind the electronic computer to optical computer. So that's all about optical computing for today. And I hope you understand it much clearly. So if you understand and if you learn from this particular video, and I think like that's my pleasure. So thanks, and see you soon again.